Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to clean phone speaker dust. These will be easy instructions, so let's get right into this video tutorial. As you can see right here, I have one of my old iPhones, and I'm going to be showing you how to clean the dust on the speakers. And I'll tell you why. When you have dust on your speaker of your phone, it can cause it to not produce as good of a sound, and it can cause the speakers to sort of deteriorate a little bit faster. If you take a look, you can kind of see that they are a little bit clogged. Specifically, if you look on a certain angle, you can see all that. You can see the dust in there, right? So there's essentially two things that I would recommend that you do. First and foremost, I would recommend that you take a cloth like this, okay? And I want you to dry wipe the speakers. So just, there's only one speaker here, so you want to dry wipe the speaker. Just, that'll remove any surface dust on it. Then I want you to take a cloth like this, and I want you to wet it and wring it out so that it is barely damp at all. You don't want it to be wet because you don't want any water to get in there, but you do want a somewhat cloth that is somewhat damp, just the slightest bit damp, because you do want to wipe it down with a little bit of water. It will sort of help the dust draw out of the speakers. So get the cloth, wet it so that it's just the tiniest bit of dampness on it. It's wet, let me say that again. Wet it so that it just has the tiniest bit of dampness on it and rub on the speakers. That'll draw out some of the dust. And the final thing that you're going to do is you can use something like this. You can use something that has a very thin tip like a toothpick, or even just if you unbend a paper clip, if you straighten out a paper clip, you can use that. But I do recommend a toothpick instead of a paper clip because a paper clip is a little bit sharper and thinner, so it's easier to damage the speaker. Whereas with a toothpick, you're limited because it gets thicker, so it'll give you a little bit of a grace period right there. So anyways, you want to take that toothpick and you want to sort of dig out some of the dust if you can, and try to not break the toothpick in the speaker hole. That is a key factor here. If you break the toothpick in the speaker hole, it's going to be hard to get out. So try to make sure you're just going gently to not break the toothpick inside of the speaker hole. Now these speakers aren't that dirty. They're a little bit dirty, but they're not super dirty. But you can even see, it's kind of hard to see because the lighting is not the best, but there's a little bit of dust that is coming out of them. Yeah, just work your way through the speakers, pull that dust out of there, and you will be able to clean up the speakers. In addition, you have a speaker, on the earpiece. Like, this is really dusty. This is really dirty, right? Because this is basically the phone that I used to use after I'd switched. Just like, I don't know, I got maybe 2 or 3 phones. I got 2 phones after using this one. So this became like basically my music player as I was doing like renovations and stuff and work. So you can see it's quite dusty, quite dirty. You can see all that dust is coming off from there, from the earpiece speaker. I was going to say the headphone port, but it's not. From the earpiece speaker. Look at all that dust that came off. Yeah, anyways, that's how to clean phone speaker dust. Easy instructions. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.